Hi, it's Karen here. Thank you for joining me. Today I thought I would show you how I make my tags for my journals and gift tags for presents and things. Um, I've been working on some already, so here's what I've done. I use the collage paper that we were making for the joy journals, for the covers for those. So I decided that I wanted to make some tags to go into the journals. So what I've done is I've just randomly cut them up into sizes, and then just put some labels and my focal points. Now I keep my focal points in my little tin, and I've noticed that I haven't got many left, so this is what I like to put on top of the collage papers that we did, but I haven't got enough because I want to now make some more tags on this one. So what I thought I'd do is I'd show you how I make mine. So anyway, this is what we're going to be making. Obviously they won't be exactly the same because the papers are going to be different, but anyway, these are some that I've made. I'm just going to put a little hole in there for tags, and for journaling spots I'm just for tags I'm not going to. Some I have inked round. I've used the distressed ink by Tim Holtz, the vintage photo. I like a little bit of inking, but not too much. So there's that one, and there's that one, and that one I didn't actually do anything. That was just how it cut, and I quite like that, so I thought I'd leave that one as is. That one I didn't think it needed anything because it's kind of got a focal point there. And what I did add some pastels to the to the background paper that I was working on. So yeah, I'll probably do that on this one. And that one again, there was lots going on, so I thought, yeah, that's fine. And there's a little bit of shimmer on that one. I don't know whether you can see or not. So yeah, I quite like that one too. And this one is just really sweet. I like the way, because I draw on tracing paper, it actually sits nicely, and you can see, I don't know whether the camera's picking it up, but you can see all the lovely marks that we made when we were doing the collage. So there's that one, and last but not least, there's that one. And yeah, I think they didn't turn out too badly. So I've got quite a nice stash, but didn't have enough of the background, the focal points. So I thought I would show you how I do that. Right, I'm just going to find my tracing paper pad, and that's what I'll be using. So this is the Italic Creative. It's not a permanent marker, so it's not water resistant, but it's got a really nice flat and thin edge, so you can use it on its side. Now I kind of use this as a guide. I use my tin as a guide where I keep them. Kind of, that's going to be the size of my focal point. So I'm just literally doing some flower shapes. I'm not being precious with it at all. If you want to do a thicker stem, absolutely. If you want to put a bit, you know, give a bit more, yeah, okay, you can do that. There's no right or wrong in this at all. It's lovely because you can be as free as you like. if you want to be more exact, absolutely, you can do that. I kind of like this haphazard quirkiness. I think it works well. And yeah, some I just don't do very much with at all. I just keep it very simple like that. Sometimes I use a daisy flowery type that's if you want to make that a bit thicker, yeah, let's do that. You can do whatever you want, and it's so easy. You don't have to be you know, people say, oh, I can't do that because I can't draw. You can just make your marks, wiggle your pen. It's fun, and it just makes, I just think it makes your tags, and they're great to go in your journals as well. They look good in that. Why not? Let's do one that's kind of like a hanging down flower. Can be exactly what you know what you can do. I don't know, tulip, a crocusy type. Just let your imagination go. I tend to do the wiggly ones because it's my default flower really. I'm just going to squeeze a little one in there. Let's put another friend with it. And it's as easy as that. So that's just going to leave that to dry. I think I might just put a little bit of a I'm messing now, which is fatal. I shouldn't do that. Right, there you go. So I'm just going to set that aside to dry, and then we can cut those out. Now, this is the paper that we made together in a tutorial. Now, I've got some oil pastels here. They can be a bit messy, but I do like using them. Now, I'm just going to run. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm just rolling them across like that. Not thinking. Just, I don't want hard, strong lines. I just kind of want sort of light, delicate lines. So if you want to put a bit of, let's put a bit of orange in there too. That's lovely. And just literally roll your ink pastel across. Now, if you don't have ink pastels, you can use coloured pencils. That works really well. Water soluble pencils, crayons, anything. It's just that I've been using these on another project that I've been working on, and so they were close to hand, so I thought I would use them. I'm gonna use this Happy Sunny Lemon Yellow because why not? And actually this one really sings out. Love this one. And again, just rubbing, and we get those lovely accidental marks, which I think work really well. And that's all I'm going to do with that. They do take a bit of time to dry, so I would urge you to let yours dry, but I'm going to cut mine. So I've got my paper my paper trimmer here, and I'm just going to now, actually what I'm going to do is just even this up. No, I'm not. I can do that with scissors. Now you can just decide where you're going to cut. Don't think about it and cut. And again, just cut. And again, just cut. So you've got these lovely tool. You can use these as tool tags if you're making a big journal, or cut them down. Yeah, I'm gonna cut them down. I'm gonna have a few big ones because I've got some journals that I'd like to put these in, some bigger journals, so I'm going to put that in. If bits come off, I'm really not worried about that. You'll be surprised on what you get, really, because they never turn out and you think, oh, that one's going to make a nice tag, and to be honest, you think, well, I wasn't expecting that. That's a bit different to what I was expecting. So now we've cut the paper down into tag sizes. So just lay your tags out, and I may back some of these. That's a lovely big tag, isn't it? Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna trim that up right away, because that little bit there, and just go around and just take any bits that are overhanging off. So there's that one. There's that one. Oh, that one's got a raggedy edge. Oh, dilemmas. Shall I keep that, or yeah, let's keep that. So there we've got the tags that we've cut down from our sheet of paper. And then what we're going to do is we can I've got some labels that I like to put on as well. I bought this from a creator on Etsy, and she is brilliant. She does all manner of things that aids the journaler to do extra, you know, to adorn your lovely things. So, you know, I'll put her details in the description below, and you can check her out and see if there's anything on there that you would like. Yeah, she's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You might not want to put, I am going to put them on the ones that are not so busy. Do I want red or blue? Let's have a look. I could even go green. Why don't we do that? Yeah, let's go green. Let's go green. Bit too much red. There's loads and loads and loads that she does. She's got loads of kits and things on there. So yeah, I quite like that, what we've got on so far. Hopefully I'm still in frame and you can see what I'm doing. Wanted a, yeah, why not? Right, let's work with that. Now these are dry, so now I'm going to just fussy cut these out. Now two papers, 1, 2, 3, so there's 8 tags. So I'm just literally going to cut around each focal point. I need 8. Let's right, let's just try these ones first, and all I do is I just go around and I just fussy cut, and I would normally have a batch made, but I wanted to show you how I draw on the tracing paper, and what my process is. So hopefully that will inspire you to make something. Now let's just pop that down there, and or do we need a bigger one? Who knows? Let's just this is the thing. You can make your focal points, and if you use a pen that is which is a permanent marker, that will be brilliant, because if you wanted to add some colour to your focal point, you could. I can't on this because it's not water soluble, so whatever I put on here will run. So it's just, I'm not saying that these are going to live here. I'm just putting them down just to see how they look, and give you a bit of an idea, the kind of the different flower shapes that I use, and maybe the ones that you use are different, which will be lovely. And this one's quite sweet, actually. Sometimes I look at these really lovely, naive, quick little drawings, and I do like them. I think it does bring a lot to either a journal or a tag or whatever you're working on. And we'll try this one. I hope you're still with me and not fed up with me fussy cutting these out. You can always fast forward it if you're bored. Hopefully you'll stay with me. There we go. Now, if you don't want to go down into the petals, you don't have to. I prefer to just go around the whole thing, because that's just what I like. But because we've drawn on tracing paper, it really does give a lovely diffused look, and you can see your lovely marks that you've made. Right, so there we've got some that we've put down. Let's have a look. What do you think there? Yeah, quite like that one. Yeah, let's do that one. What about this one, do you think? This one here? Or shall we leave that one without one? I think it's nice sometimes to put a label on. You know, especially if you're using this as a gift tag. Yeah. Let's do that, shall we? I think that works quite nicely. Let's see if we've got, or shall we just do, no, I liked it that way prior, so let's just see if I've got anything weeny small in my tin. Let's do that then. Right, let's glue down. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put down the labels first. So if we just do this one first. And then just glue the focal point down. Okay, so there's that one. So I'll remove that one up there, and let's just stick this one down. We didn't put a label on that one, did we? No, we didn't. I don't know why I always do that, but I do. I always put the label on first. I think it's because the focal point, I normally, majority of the time, put the focal point on top of maybe the label or the book page, but it's just a working process that I do that works really well for me. But of course, you put yours on whichever way suits you. And as it sticks down, it's lovely because it shows all the marks that you put down before. So let's put this little fella down. Just stick this one down quickly. I'm sorry if I jogged you. I quite like that raggedy edge on there. I think I will leave that. just makes me smile. And then just pop our focal point on. It's really nice because they do grab really nice and quickly, and so just got a little tail coming up there. Let's just stick you down. We've done that one. Oh, this little fellow here, let's just stick this one down. Now, you can always add to these if you want to. I'm just going to take that little bit off. And let's just have a quick look of what we've done. So there's this one that we've done, which is quite sweet. Now, if you want to, you could take the corners off and make them into a corner to give them some corner shoulders, but I like to wait for them to be completely dry before I do that. This one I think has come out quite nice. I quite like this one. It's as you can see, the focal point is really coming through beautifully, and you can see all the marks that we've made underneath. So yeah, I like that. I think that works nicely. I'm happy with that. This little busy one, yeah, I think that works quite well. It's just needs to be drying a little bit. When it completely dries, they do go quite transparent. So there's that one. And then there's this one. Oh, I think I can see his leaf is not quite stuck down, so let's just make sure it's just completely stuck down, otherwise that won't be so good. And there's that one. You could, if you wanted to, put a little label by it, or it's up to you, or you could leave as it is. I quite like that. I think I will put that little label on there. I just think it's just needed something in that little corner, I think. Make sure I've got it on straight. So yeah, there's that one. And this one's sweet because you can put this for a name. I think the clear, the blank labels are nice. So again, you can put the shoulders on if you want to, but I'm going to wait for this to dry before I do any of that. This one we just put a label on. We didn't do anything with that. We just popped the label on. I think that works really well. Again, if you want to cut or round the corners off, yeah, absolutely. And there's our little focal point there. So that one works quite well. And then the bigger tag, quite like this one, and with the focal point. So there we have it. There's our tags that we've made. Hopefully, oh, it's a bit distracting for you, isn't it? Let me just take that off. Hopefully you'll give this a go. It is lots of fun, and they're just lots of fun to do. So yeah, give it a go, and let me know how you get on, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.